what's up, people? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Tireo, and I'm back, y'all, with another video and also another message. I know y'all see the gold plaques of my music. I know y'all see that right there. Yeah. I'm very, very, very excited about that. Wow. Hard work pays off, man. Yeah. Yeah. First thing, I just want to thank all of my loyal fans who've been rocking with my music for a long time. You know, I also want to give a shout out to CD Baby. That's the distribution company that I go through. And CD Baby, they give amazing help. You know what I'm saying? Amazing distribution, you know. So I want to give a shout out to CD Baby for distributing my music online to all of these great, amazing music networks. You know, like Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, you know, Amazon. I mean, CD Baby distributes your music damn near to everybody. And I also want to thank CD Baby for distributing my music to fans overseas. Yeah. I really want to thank CD Baby for not only distributing my music to a ton load of networks in America, but I also want to thank them for distributing my music to fans overseas. Real talk, because it counts and it helps. I have a lot of fans overseas, you know what I'm saying, that be streaming my music, purchasing my music, downloading my music, and be hitting me up. So I just want to thank all of you fans in America, fans overseas, who have either you brought the album, or you streamed the album, or even you downloaded the album. It all counts, okay? It all counts. And I want to thank you personally. I want to thank y'all loyal fans out there for rocking with my music for a long time. You know, now I want to talk about this stuff, and I want to give people some game, and I just want to break things down, okay, because I love helping God's people, you know, and I love giving out that knowledge and that wisdom. You know, I just love that stuff, man. So I wrote a list, y'all, of things that I really want to talk about, because I didn't want to forget anything, because I really want to just share this wisdom and this knowledge with y'all out there, okay? For all of you people out there, you're following God, you want to be an artist, you probably want to sing, or you want to rap, you want to follow your goals, but you don't want to deal with the satanic mess of Hollywood. You want to be independent. Okay, well, I'm going to give you some independent game, okay? This is basic common sense stuff, but a lot of people, they don't really have their common sense anymore, because they're either chasing Hollywood or they chasing fairy tales. So they have totally forgot about business and the things that they can do on their own. So let me just go into it real quick, man, to give you all some knowledge, okay? And some game. All right, y'all. For number one, you have to stay consistent. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay working. You have to stay recording. Okay? Y'all know how I get down. I have recorded countless songs. I mean, back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Okay? I stayed working. I stayed recording. You gotta stay working, even if fans are not rocking with your music or whatever. You still gotta keep working. I'm just being honest with you. Okay? You gotta stay going. Okay? It doesn't matter if no one is buying your music at the time. Don't give up. You gotta keep going. I remember it was a time where no one was buying my albums. No one. But did you think Tireo stopped because no one was buying my music? No. I just kept working. I kept going. I kept going. And I kept going. I had people tell me in the past, Tireo, that spiritual music that you're doing, it's not going to work, bro. No one understands what you're talking about. No one wants to really hear that. Okay, you think I listened to that? I kept going. I kept recording. I kept recording, I kept recording, I kept recording. I stayed in my lane and I believed in me. I wasn't trying to gimmick the next artist and this artist and that artist. I did Tireo. I kept working. I kept recording. Now, years later, fans went to rocking with my music. Fans love my music now. You know what I'm saying? Because I stayed believing in myself. Okay? I never gave up. I stayed believing in myself. I stayed recording. I stayed grinding. I stayed hustling. And I stayed working. I always knew my music was fire. I always knew that. I always knew I'm 10 times more better than all these rappers out there. I always knew that. But it's about timing. It's about timing. And when you're walking with God, you really got to wait. Because God is going to even test your patience. You know? He is. Whether you like it or not. He's going to test your patience. You can be the most coldest singer out there. You can be the most coldest rap artist out there. But if you don't have the patience, and if you fail that test, when God starts testing your patience, you're going to give in. You're going to give in, you're going to quit, you're going to give up on your dream, you're going to throw your dreams away, and you probably just going to settle for a regular 9-to-5 job, and then your life is over. But real talk though, I kept going. Now, this is what I want to tell y'all. We are living in a new era of music. The music industry is changing, and it has changed. Streaming is the new platinum and gold now. I just want to let y'all know that. Music streaming. To whereas now, fans, they stream your music. You know what I'm saying? Music streaming, downloading, all that stuff. That's the new platinum and gold now, okay? So you don't have to stress yourself out and kill yourself trying to sell over millions and millions of albums just to go platinum. And you don't have to sell hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of albums just to go gold. No, we are living in a new era of music. The music business has changed, and I'm pretty sure you people know that already by now. Streaming is the new thing now, okay? Because you got all these streaming sites, and the majority of the music today, it's being streamed. It really is. Streaming is the new platinum and gold now, and streaming is considered as record sales now. I just want to let y'all know that streaming is considered as record sales now. It's the new platinum and gold. So now, don't get me wrong, people still buy music because I have loyal fans that still be buying my music. I have loyal fans that be buying my old album. I'm talking about Before I Die for Jesus, that record, okay? My loyal fans be buying my old records. So I just want to say this. If you have loyal fans, if you got loyal fans, they're going to buy all your stuff. Yeah. If you got loyal fans, they're going to buy all your stuff. If you are doing great music, they're going to buy all your albums. So if you do one classic record, and you do another classic record, and another classic record, your fans gonna eat that up. Your loyal fans. And I always tell people, focus on your loyal fans. Okay, your loyal fans is gonna eat that up. And all of that helps. So not only are they streaming your music, they're buying your music. They're telling such and such about your music. And remember, all this, you're doing all this independently. Okay, now, let me get to this list real quick. Let me get to this list. Okay. We got to invest in you. You got to invest in you. A lot of people ask me, Tireo, how you do it, how you did it. You have to invest in you. You have to invest in you. Stop spending money on Jordans. Stop spending money on foolishness and take that money and go to the studio. I'm telling the truth. You have to invest in you, and you got to keep doing this over and over and over and over again. Let me ask you a question. How much did your flat screen TV cost? What? $200 to $300? Okay, Tireo will take that $200 to $300 and I will go to the studio and work. Invest in you. How much did your tennis cost? How much did your Jordans cost? $250? $180? Whatever? Okay, Tireo will take that same money that you spent on Jordans and I go to the studio. That's the difference between me and you. I go to the studio or I'm doing something to press up my clothes. You feel me? I'm going to take that money and I'm going to invest in me and my brand and my company. Invest in you. The problem with a lot of you people is that a lot of you people, y'all are not investing in yourselves. And yet you want your dreams to come true. Now watch this. Why should a record label take you serious if you don't even take yourself serious? You spend your money on junk. I spend my money on my clothing line, or going to the studio or putting in work for God. So how can you expect a record label or fans to believe in you when you don't even believe in yourself? Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. And a lot of you all, you don't believe in yourself. This is why you spend your money on foolishness instead of putting in the work on your dream or your goal. Okay? Here's another one I got on this list. Going gold or platinum. There's two ways you can go gold and platinum. It's two ways. You can go gold and platinum in the streets. You can go gold and platinum through social media. The streets. Listen to me. A lot of you all have forgot about the streets. Not me. I've sold thousands of records in the streets. In the streets. It's money in the streets. It's money in the streets. I've sold thousands of records in the streets. By hand. Hustling, grinding. It's money in the street. So if you selling thousands and thousands and thousands of copies in the streets and you hustling, you done already win gold in the streets. Now remember, you don't win gold in the streets without a record label. Wow. You don't win gold in the streets without having to split your money with record labels. All that goes to you. All of it. Remember this. Come on, remember. The legendary Master P started selling his CDs and his tapes out the trunk of the car. Birdman. How do y'all think Cash Money started? Birdman them started selling CDs and cassette tapes back in the streets when they was local. I'm from New Orleans. I seen it happen. I seen it happen. Birdman them was going gold with no record deal back in the past in New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans. I seen the grind. I used to see Birdman them selling music out the trunk of the car. He was going gold without a record deal. Seriously. Them dudes had New Orleans on lock when they came to the music game. You had Birdman doing it back in the G. Master P was doing it back in the G. Selling music out the trunk of their car. Going gold in the streets. Going gold in the streets, yo. I've seen it. I've seen it. Another label back in the G was called Big Boy Records in New Orleans at the time. And these dudes wasn't playing. Okay? And I'm talking about local, just New Orleans, just one city. These dudes was moving albums from their cars and from the local record shops just in one city. Thousands of copies being sold. Damn, they're going gold in the streets. Real talk. I give you another artist as an example, Mystical. When Mystical came out with his first record, I'm talking about before the deal. I'm talking about when he was local. When Mystical came out with his first record, when he was local, this dude sold thousands of copies without a record deal. Okay? Without a record deal. Yeah. So you can go gold and platinum in the streets. And now, you know, thanks to social media, you can do it through social media. Okay? You can. You don't need big budgets and all this behind you. You don't need a major record label behind you when you have all this social media access. You can shoot a music video with a cell phone. You can shoot a music video with a tablet now. It's so easy and it's so simple, you know? So this is why I don't understand why artists are still chasing Hollywood when we have all this access to do our own thing. We have so much access, y'all, we can create our own industry now. We can. Artists can create their own industry. Due to the fact that social media exists now, artists can create their own industry. Independent artists can get together and say, look, let's create our own industry. We don't even need Hollywood. We don't even need the major record labels. I don't even know why artists are still chasing major record labels. I don't know why they chasing it. Because you're basically chasing something just to get screwed out of all your money. When you can make all that independently with no deal and still go platinum and gold due to the streets and due to social media. Seriously. I'm just going to keep it real with you. And then let's say if you have a show. Let's say if you have a concert in the club and you pack, over maybe 1,000 people in the club. You can sell your own album in the club at your own show. And get more money. So you're going platinum and gold in the streets without a deal. let me get back to this list. Okay, let me get back to this list. What else I got on this list? Okay, you don't even need to go on tour if you own your own publishing. You don't. You don't even need to go on tour if you own your own publishing. If you own your own publishing, you don't even need to go on tour. Because in the music game, everyone knows that, you know, the real money comes from songwriting royalties and publishing. Okay? And let alone, let's say you own the music. Let's say you own 80% of the music that was on your album. Let's say you own 80% of that. Oh my gosh. You doing pretty well. Because let alone, you already got your own publishing, songwriting, all that goes to you. So the royalties go straight to you. You don't have to split that with nobody. And let's say, let alone, you own 90% of your music. Man, you're looking at some real good checks. And this is all without a record deal. But people forget that because they get caught up in this fairy tale of Hollywood. Okay? And another reason why is that's very important, because the checks will keep coming to you. The royalties, they're going to keep coming to you. When you own your own publishing, checks going to keep coming to you. And if you got a hit, really, not only a hit, if you have a couple of hits, oh my gosh, you're doing pretty well. Yeah, you're doing pretty well. Okay, here's another one. Make your own rules. Make your own rules. Make your own rules. Make your own rules and go by your own rules. Don't follow what Hollywood is talking about. Don't even listen to them. Make your own rules. Legendary people who made their own rules on some real stuff was Master P. He made his own rules. Master P made his own rules, and Birdman made his own rules. They made their own rules. Seriously, that's how they got to own their masters. When they got them big deals, they owned their masters because they was already playing by their own rules. When you playing by your own rules, you're not going to fall for anything. I play by my own rules. I do my own thing. I'm not trying to listen to what you got to say when it comes to this music, because I'm the one writing these songs. I'm the one putting up my own money going to the studio. I'm the one busting my ass and grinding. And y'all know I play by my own rules in my walk with God. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it real with you. It's the same as walking with God. I ain't got time to be listening to no pastor and what he got to say. I ain't got time for all that, man. I have common sense. Make your own rules and play by your own rules, and you will always win. You will always do well. It's just the truth, because you got to understand, if you get signed to a record label, you playing by their rules. Oh, they controlling you. They controlling your album. They telling you this song can't go on the album. This song can't go on the album. Go back and redo your album. They controlling you. Yeah, you playing by their rules now. Oh, it's very real. Another thing I have on this list. Views. I want to talk about the views real quick. I see a lot of people chasing views and likes and subscribers. And that's very stupid. I see people really going crazy over views, likes, and subscribers. And in my personal opinion, I think that's very, very stupid, because of the simple fact that you're supposed to be building your brand, not worrying about views, not worrying about how many likes you're going to get. And I see people, even artists, they be obsessing over views. You can have 1 million views and don't own nothing. You can have 1 million views and still not be successful. Just because you have 1 million views, that doesn't make you successful. Where is your brand? And I see people chasing views, but they don't have a brand. They don't have nothing they own. They don't own their publishing. They don't have businesses for themselves. And I see this. I see this on social media. People are more worried about likes and subscribers and views instead of building your businesses, instead of building your brand. You can have the millions of views. I'll take the lesser views, but I got a brand. I got a brand. The reason why your brand is important, because if social media was to shut down today or tomorrow, you still got a brand. You can go in the streets and hustle. If social media was to shut down today or tomorrow, Tireo will have a brand. I can go in the streets and hustle my brand. That's why I don't get caught up in how many followers I have. I don't get caught up in views. I don't get caught up in hit the like button. I don't care about that. I care about my brand and my business. I'll be back with part 2 of this video. Peace.